Yo, Chicos, a lot of people say that this generation is cooked, that we are too far gone, that we're too vile, too wicked at this point, that we've strayed too far, that Christianity is in the past like the dinosaurs. Sure, you got our young people spewing out brain rot from their mouths every few minutes, but let me tell you this. I don't think that God is done with this generation. And I think it's the truth that He's still working, even here, even now. It's so easy to forget this fact because we're all living in our own bubbles. Maybe your Christian friends are all lukewarm, or you're the only Christian in your whole community, and you feel discouraged and hopeless in your walk with God. But the truth is that God is working and His mission is unfolding in every part of the world every single day. When I went on a mission trip to Japan last year, I saw people passionate for the Lord. I saw people passionate for reaching the lost, for making disciples. Japan is like a 12-hour time difference from me in Canada. Think about that. Even while I'm sleeping here, God is still working all the way on the other side of the planet. And if that's not enough, I spent last week in Marion, Indiana for Momentum Youth Conference where I saw thousands of youth coming to fellowship to learn about God, to encounter Jesus and worship Him together. We could easily think that the church is dead, that there is no revival, there's no movement. But when you see God touching the hearts and lives of thousands of young people, hands raised in worship, hundreds going up to the altar call, then you will know for a fact that God is not done with this generation. He has not forsaken us. And so what do we do knowing this truth? When we're reminded that God is still at work, that miracles are still happening today, that people are still giving their lives for Jesus? Number one, you gotta pray like revival depends on it. Do you start each day asking God to move in your life and in this generation? Like, do you have a heart for that? And if you don't, pray for that. Pray for that passion, that fire, that desire. Number two, you gotta open up your Bible. If God is still speaking, are you listening? He's speaking in His Word. You could start in the Gospel of John and get to know Jesus for real. Number three, you gotta find your people. If you're feeling alone in your faith, seek out a local church, a Christian friend, even join our Discord. Just don't walk this journey alone. Like, I hope this is encouraging for you. God made a promise, a covenant, and He's going to keep it till the end. God's still pursuing us. He still desires and delights in us, and He wants us to come home. It's so easy to stray and become lukewarm or fall away from our faith, but that's because we forget who God is and what He's doing. We think He's forgotten us, that He gave up, that he doesn't move and He doesn't work in our lives anymore. But no matter how wicked this generation is, God is not done with us. Jesus died on that cross, and when He closed His eyes and He prayed, He saw you. Like, you're telling me someone loved me so much, even when He knows everything I've ever done, all the wickedness and depravity in my sinful heart, and yet He still chose to suffer and die, and just to save me? Like, that is love. If someone did that for me, then my natural response is that I have to find out who this person is. I want to know Him. I want to follow Him. I want to give up my life for Him. Not because I have to, but because I want to. If Jesus Christ went all in for me, then I want to go all out for Him. And when I see Him doing this in so many lives around the world every single day, then how can I possibly believe that God has forsaken us, that He's given up on us, that Christianity is dead? If we know this truth, don't just be a spectator. Be a part of what God's doing. Take that step, whatever it is, even a small one, toward Jesus today. This here video is a reminder to you, in your hopeless and lonely moments, that God is still present and active in our world and in the hearts of men and women. No matter what is happening in your life, whatever discouragements or challenges that come your way, know that Jesus is King and that He is sovereign over all. Imagine if every young person knew this truth. We wouldn't be pushed down by every little wind or wave, but we'd stand firm in our faith and devotion. We'd have each other's backs, and together we'd live each day to glorify God and further His mission to reach the lost. Here at Barak Project, we have the vision of awakening a movement of young people fully surrendered to Jesus, breaking free from sin, apathy, and despair into lives of purpose, power, and passion. We envision a generation empowered by the Spirit, rooted in the local church, and equipped to transform their communities with radical hope and unwavering obedience. Through this, we long to see the culture of the church transformed and the hurting world reached, so that all may know that Jesus is King. Join the Remnant, our growing community on Discord, and sign up for my mailing list to receive my bi-monthly prayer letters. I would also love to hear your thoughts in the comments down below, but that's it for me today. Just remember, if anyone then knows the good they ought to do and doesn't do it, it is sin for them. So please, kill the flesh.
Phone up, girl, I need to go silent. Hold on, leave the city outside. It's been so long since I let them slide. Emotions showing up uninvited. Phone up, girl, I need to go silent.